See, even if Lampard was a pundit, I don't listen to him. Fantastic player as a player. When during his playing day, Lampard was fantastic, but not all players will make fantastic managers. Lampard is not good. We saw him the first time he was at Chelsea. Yes, he was decent enough to get a top four. We saw the subsequent season how everything had a free fall. We saw him at Everton. Yes, was able to save them, not based on his own abilities, based on Richarlison and a few players and the fans. Everton actually escaped relegation. But the second season, we saw what happened. Lampard was a fantastic player. We all, unanimously, we all agree. But as a manager, he's not good. And we know what is going on. We know in life, it's not about what you know sometimes, it's about who you know. And Lampard has a lot of connections, rather. I can say that's why he's getting these jobs. Lampard is not good enough. Lampard is not a good manager. He's just at this point and at this junction, I just think Todd Bowley should manage the team by himself. Like I remember when Lampard was actually announced as the interim manager, I said it. This doesn't make sense. Since Lampard has been installed as interim, what has changed? I think they're even going down the hill sharper and quicker. Chelsea is just a joke at this moment. With all the resources, financial resources thrown at the team, nothing is working. I said the other time, if you decide to polish a third is still a third. If you decide to pay over the odds for an inferior product, it doesn't change the value. You can try to mentally bump up the value, try to gloss it. It doesn't change anything. Why would you go and buy something that is worth £20 or $20 and buy it for £200 or $200? You're thinking if you buy for that exorbitant amount of price, something's going to change. No, you just stupid enough to inflate the price. Lampard, see, even if Lampard was a pundit, I don't listen to him. Fantastic player as a player. When during his playing day, Lampard was fantastic, but not all players will make fantastic managers. Lampard is not good. We saw him the first time he was at Chelsea. Yes, he was decent enough to get a top four. We saw the subsequent season how everything had a free fall. We saw him at Everton. Yes, was able to save them, not based on his own abilities, based on Richarlison and a few players and the fans. Everton actually escaped relegation. But the second season, we saw what happened. Lampard was a fantastic player. We all, unanimously, we all agree. But as a manager, he's not good. And we know what is going on. We know in life, it's not about what you know sometimes, it's about who you know. And Lampard has a lot of connections, rather. I can say that's why he's getting these jobs. Lampard is not good enough. Lampard is not a good manager. He's just riding on this wave that he was a good player. Was a good player. He's no more playing. Lampard is not. He's not. And Todd Bowley for me, he is going to. He might. Keyword might run Chelsea down the drain because the fact that he so wants to be so involved in decision making that is not his forte. Just provide the finances, hire the footballing guy, let them make their decisions. Stop interfering, Todd Bowley. As long as Chelsea fans do not call Todd Bowley out, thinking because he's providing the financial resources, meaning he has the right to interfere, you will not go anywhere in terms of the English Premiership. We know how Lampard loves Mason Mount. He loves him. Some people call him Mason Mount Lampard's godson. If you notice, in the last two matches, both in Europe and in the league, he hasn't started Mason Mount. He has been starting from the bench. Who do you think is making that decision? You think that is Lampard or Todd Bowley? Because Mount has refused to sign a new contract. We see sometimes the actions give more than the words. Just watch the actions. We know Lampard loves Mason Mount. How come he's not starting him? In last two games, he has been fit for the last two games. How come he's bringing him as a substitute? I've said it and I'm going to say, even though Todd Bowley and the hierarchy at Chelsea hired sporting directors, football directors, managers, they are not allowing those people to make the best decision based on their expertise. Todd Bowley is influencing decisions. As long as it continues, nothing is going to grow at Chelsea. He will not. He is power drunk. He wants to be involved. I don't think Chelsea is going anywhere, regardless of the fact that he's providing the finances. Finances is not the only way for teams to win. I'm not saying finances are not important. Finances are very important, but finances with the right structure, that is when you gain the results you want on the pitch and off the pitch. So let's see how the saga continues to evolve and continue at Chelsea. Like my content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do that. Stick a like. A lot of you just watch and don't stick a like on the video. Please, I'm appealing to you guys. Make sure you stick a like on the video and don't forget to turn the notification bells on. And I'll see you guys on the next one.